Hi guys, this is Earthly Angel. I'm here to actually talk a little bit about an epiphany that I had not too long ago, that I just kind of wanted to talk about because I feel like it would be good advice. I'm sure most of you, if not all, or majority anyway, would be able to relate to a lot of what I have to say. So the other day, I had an epiphany. Basically, I was really thinking about as to why I am the way I am. So I used to always chalk up like, oh, I do certain things, like I feel a certain way, and I always feel like other people choose other people over me. Like I always feel like I'm last place. I don't understand why. I was always like, well, maybe I'm not good enough, or I feel like they just, they're my friend, or they're just with me until they find somebody new and then they replace me. And I always felt like maybe this was like some childhood trauma that I had, or maybe some trauma that I have went through in my relationship and made me feel like that. But then I really dug deep and I was like, damn, you know what it is? It's the fact that I don't choose myself. And I realized that I do this a lot. So I have a bad habit of choosing other people over myself. I give these people my everything. It's like anything that they need. They need money, they need my energy, they need to take care of them. Like I am the go-to person for these people in my life. I have a lot of friendships and a lot of relationships in my life, and even with my partner, or just people in general, even with friends. I find that I'm giving so much energy and so much energy, and then I'm like, well, I'm not getting back. Why is it that I'm showing so much love and so much affection and so much care, and I do everything for these people, and it's like I never get back in return the same way that I have been giving to them my energy all the time. And then I always feel like I'm drained. And then it's like, well, I'm putting all this work and effort, but I'm not returning it. And then as soon as like somebody else comes in or they see somebody new, it's like they forget about me. They ghost me, or they just don't talk to me as much, or I feel like they're attracted to them, or they're gonna leave and I'm gonna feel like I'm abandoned, right? Like I have a lot of like abandonment issues. I feel like whoever comes into my life is only going to be temporary. They're only going to be there for a little while because somebody fresh and new is coming in. And I always felt like this. And then I realized that I was doing that to myself. And we have the power to control how we think. And I find the more that I was thinking about, like, oh, this person's just going to leave me for somebody else anyway, right? And that type of thought was like sabotaging myself. Like, I don't care. I'm the full package, okay? I'm an amazing person. I give my love freely. I don't ask for anything in return. And all of my energy and time goes into other people, and I forget about myself. And I think that's my problem. Is it's not the people, it's because I'm setting also the boundaries, but it's also because I am literally abandoning myself. And because I'm abandoning myself, other people say, "Oh, it's whatever." They're not really thinking about that, right? So I push myself more and more and more into the relationship to try to win them. Like I'm trying to win their affection or their love or their care or whatever, and I'm not thinking about myself. Like, what about me, right? Why is it that I'm investing so much into other people, but I'm not investing into myself? And I find when you start to invest into yourself and you start to care for yourself, that people stop choosing you last, right? So if you're going to invest in yourself, then other people are going to be willing to invest into you. And I found that not too long ago. Like I'm 35 years old and I didn't even know this. Like I'm sure a lot of people are going through this right now, but it's like I never really grasped the concept. I really thought it was childhood trauma. Like maybe something, when I was a child happened and I felt like, everyone just leaves anyway. But I really realized that I was doing it to myself. And the more that I was doing it to myself, other people were doing it towards me. It's like I was like manifesting these people to abandon me in some way, if that makes any sense. But like I find like the more that we think about things, we have choices and we can make our own choices, whether to depending on your situation. Like if you always feel like you're abandoned, if you think that you're always going to be abandoned by other people, you're gonna attract people that are gonna abandon you. It's like a life lesson that you have to learn. Like if you're abandoning yourself, then other people are gonna do that to you, right? If you have low self-confidence, or if you always think that you're poor or something like that, you're gonna attract people that are poor. If you think everyone's drama and like causing trouble or whatever, or say that you feel like you're not worthy of love or something, you're attracting that. You're attracting that into your life. And you're surrounding yourself with the low vibration because you're thinking at a low vibration, right? So yeah, I had to share, because I'm sure a lot of people are going through this right now, or even before, or maybe they'll realize afterwards. But I felt like I needed to share because I know a lot of people can relate to this. But yeah, it took me 35 years to figure out why I am the way I am. Why do I always feel the need to chase after people because I feel like they're gonna abandon me? I self-sacrifice myself as a person of who I am, like, for other people. Like, I feel like I have to be accepted or loved, and if I don't do something, they're not gonna love me, or they're just gonna leave, right? And that's no way to live, but apparently I lived it for 35 years. Oh man, I feel so like, woo! But yeah, so hopefully I'm not the only one. And if you really did resonate with this, please let me know. Even if you just drop a comment or like this video, just let me know that I'm not the only one thinking this or doing this and self-sabotaging. And hopefully anyone that is going through this, this helps you to be able to move forward. And really see where it stems from, because not everything stems from our childhood. We do a lot of like self-sabotaging. You'd be surprised. But we are on a learning journey, and we're all learning, and we're learning together. So I hope that I'm not the only one that resonated. But I'll see you guys at another reading. And bye.